What is going on YouTube? Brave Dave here, and welcome back to Total War. Sorry I took a few months off there. I kind of had to finish grad school as well as moving to a new place and all of that. So I really appreciate anyone who stuck around, and welcome to anybody else who is new. So I'm probably not going to finish the campaigns I was working on. It's been a while, so it's kind of like I've kind of forgot everything that's going on, and I really don't want to go back and rewatch all the videos and kind of figure it out. And there's been patches since then, so I'm thinking of starting a new campaign, and I'm actually going to flip back to Total War Rome 2. It's a beautiful game, and there's a couple cool campaigns I want to do. I actually want to do the Wrath of Sparta campaign. So I played this by myself, offline and all of that before, when it first came out, because it was exciting. So I kind of want to share it with you guys. So in this campaign, we have the choice between Athens, which they call Athenae, Boeotian League, or Boeotian, I can't pronounce it correctly, Corinthos, which I believe is Corinth, and Sparta. So let me take a look at some of these starting locations. I'm thinking, since this is the Wrath of Sparta, I really want to do Sparta, and honestly I don't want to do one of the other factions which are heavy in naval battles, because I'm just not good at naval. So let's take a look here. It says for Sparta, an entirely militarized culture. The Spartans are truly a force to be reckoned with. However, despite Sparta's command of the Greek forces during the recent Greco-Persian Wars and its noble sacrifice at Thermopylae, Athenae's own victories have dramatically increased its prestige, and war with Persia is high on its agenda. Although Sparta may not be sufficiently recovered to face the Persians, with allies such as Corinthos, it could yet defeat Athenae and the Delian League states. To do this, Sparta's Peloponnesian League must achieve a decisive naval victory against Athenae and break the loyalty of its allies. This may not be straightforward. However, Spartan land forces may be supreme, but Athenae's navy is undefeated, and for Spartans, the ultimate warriors, intrigue and espionage leave a foul taste. So they're saying we don't want to, use spies and all that. We want to defeat them in battle. Alright, so the starting year is 432 BC. The initial challenge is normal. I'll go ahead and leave the game difficulty on hard. So our traits are Spartiate, which is +1 experience for all Spartan units for all provinces. We have the lack of subtlety, which is -1 for all agents' attributes, which are the zeal, authority, and cunning attributes. And we get helots, which is +100% wealth from slaves in all province. So what this looks like is we kind of want to take on slaves. So when we defeat a force, we want the slaves. And I'm sorry if you guys hear background noise. My new apartment's kind of near a busy street, so I apologize in advance. So let's take a look at the victory conditions. We need to control 40 settlements by either direct ownership or through client states and military allies, as well as fully control either through us or client states or military allies these 6 provinces, as well as maintain 120 units in total, as well as 40 naval units. Alright, so let's go ahead and jump right in. I still really like Rome 2. While, Attila addressed some of the things like having a more detailed family tree and all of that, Rome 2 was still a damn good game, and I played quite a bit of it. So hopefully you will enjoy this campaign. I think I will. It's a little more slower than a regular campaign, since the units aren't as deadly, and it's a lot of spear fighting, so it doesn't go as fast, but it's still an exciting campaign.
across the Aegean, and our people will suffer. If the Corinthians want war, they should seek it alone.
You would see all of Greece under the heel of Athenae, cowering from them like chided slaves. We spilled blood at Potidea, but now we need allies. The might of Sparta will halt their ambition.
Your flattery is wasted. You know not what you ask.
All eyes look on Sparta, and this is what you would have them see. From birth, a Spartan is trained for one purpose. To do battle.
You are Pandora, clutching at a vessel you do not understand.
They dare think themselves your equal. None can match your skill. It is every Spartan's duty to embody the very nature of war. Strike now, I beg you.
You would plunge Greece into chaos.
Then from chaos, we will rise!
Spartans are badasses, I will say that.
Years have passed since our great victories over the Persians. It should have been the start of our golden age, but instead we squabble amongst ourselves. The Hellenic League, formed to take the fight to the invaders, did not last. Suspicious of the ambitions of Athena, Sparta and many other great city-states left. They were right to be suspicious. Athena has turned the league they formed into an empire under their control. It is now less a collection of independent cities and more a series of bases for their powerful navy. In the face of Athenian hegemony, Sparta has reformed the Peloponnesian League with Corinthus and the smaller Boeotian League of Cities. As these two powerful groups face off against each other, war is brewing. Let us not forget the Persians. Their empire still stands, and keeps a careful eye on developments in Greece to make sure that no single group becomes too powerful. Sparta has every right to mistrust the Athenians. Barely 10 years prior, Athena fought a war against their ally, Corinthus. Athenian arrogance has now become too great for the Spartans to bear. However, Athena's greatest strength is also their biggest, most exploitable weakness. Athena's wooden wall, the fleet that guarantees their dominance at sea, is no match for the elite hoplites of Sparta. Sparta's aim is to cripple Athena on land to prevent its navy becoming too large. Since the mines at Lavrio provide much of the city's income, and therefore its shipbuilding capabilities, their loss would be devastating. Once Lavrio has been captured, Athena itself should be the next target. It is the key to dominance over all Greece.
Alright, so we're definitely against those bastard, arrogant Athenians, so that's our goal. So we have our first objective here, the EIS, shoulder to shoulder, which is to rise up, warriors, take your stand at one another's sides, our feet set wide, rooted like oaks in the ground. It's a war poem from Sparta. And it says, completely control 4 provinces, either by direct ownership or through client states and military allies. And if we do so, we get $2,500 added to our treasury. Alright, so right off the bat, we have a noble, it looks like. So, sorry if my my keyboard, it's a new mechanical keyboard, which is freaking awesome to play on as well as type, but it can be a little loud, so you might hear a little click 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 when I move around the screen. So Pylos or Pylos can be expanded. We have Messini up here, and where is, so Pylos, okay, so it's an island down here, Cathera, so that can be expanded as well. And they have a lead mine, which is kind of cool, but I think I'll expand Pylos because I can actually use it for military forces. It's kind of hard to build a military base on an island. Alright, let's go suppress device. Alright, so let's see what we can build here. I think I'll keep my military in Sparta, but I can consecrated grounds or gathering place. I'm actually going to probably need food, so we'll go make a lot of these farming communities. I don't have food, so I don't want to upgrade this settlement to marble quarry because it'll take a food, and if you see down here in the bottom right, I only have 2 currently. Shrine does the same. I forgot how to check public order. Alright, so Cathera is where it's at. Let's check the public order, I believe. So we click on it. It's +2. I'll actually wait for their public order to go higher to build that dock. Let's get some research started. We are stronger military in the beginning, so I think I'm going to go for civil research. Since our units are naturally just stronger anyways. Let's fly over here to diplomacy. Argos. Argos is neutral. So Athens is there. They're at war with me. Corinth is obviously. Okay, Boeotian League, they are my allies. Let's get a trade agreement going. Military allies. Ellis is a military ally, so let's go ahead and get a trade agreement as well.
Your words bring satisfaction.
Alright, Epiros will probably not be a friend of mine. It looks like they are Athenian kind of people. Okay, Ionian League I'm at war with. Corinth I'm already trading with. Macedon, I believe they're also Athenian supporters. Milos. Alright, let's see Milos. Trade agreement. Alrighty.
With these words you bring joy to my heart and hope to my soul. My thanks.
Blah blah blah. You said a bunch of stuff I didn't listen to. Okay, where was the Aetolian League?
Welcome. I throw open the doors to you.
Alright. Trade agreement with them there.
Greetings, my friend. You have my ear for your speech, and if it profits my people. You speak with wisdom and grace. We accept and embrace your offer.
Alrighty, so we got a couple more trade agreements. So I'm pretty stable right now. A lot of people are friendly to me. Sorry, I'm taking time on this. I'm just trying to get everything set up first, and then once we get rolling, we'll be okay. Persian Empire doesn't like me. Rhodes doesn't like me. Thessalian League doesn't like me. Okay. Alright, so let's start sending our gentleman north, our noble. And I think I'm going to come over here and start messing around with Athens. Alright, let's get this force into Messenia. Okay, and I believe I have one more way up here. The Mia. I have the money to expand the city. So since it's by itself, let's give it some military opportunities. And then we'll use this as a forward base to try to get into like some of these other provinces that don't really particularly care for us. So I think we can go ahead and end the turn, but I have some money to spend. Alright, we'll expand Cathera. And we'll actually have them provide more food for us as well. So now I still have a ton of money to spend. We'll save it. And I can issue an edict. Right? Let's view the province. Tax rate, bread and games. We'll do that one because I need the food and the public order. So I kind of didn't explain like how I'm going to be doing this, guys. So I'll be working full time, and well, let's check this first. Argos wants military access. Sure, that way I can get to Athens. So I'm working full time. Got started my new career. So a lot of what I'm going to be doing is traveling for work. So I'm going to be gone during the week. So I'm going to try recording, a few videos during the weekend and kind of release them throughout the week. I'll be doing this video probably, this series probably 2-3 times a week. I'll release it at various times. As well as I'm thinking of starting a new campaign, either through Attila, Shogun, Rome, to, various, whatever Total War game. I have pretty much all of them, I believe. Let me know if you want to see something specific. If it's interesting, I might do it. As well as I have the various Don't Starve games and such. So if you want to see something like that, also let me know. So that way I have two things going on at once, but I just won't release them as often as I used to. Alright, so we got a message here, which is the perils of hegemony. War dictates that unnatural allies fight together and that drastic measures are taken to defeat a common enemy. However, the Greek world does not look kindly upon expansionism. The capture of the capital cities. So basically what this is saying, we will receive severe diplomatic penalties if we capture any of the capital cities of the major tribes, which are the Athens, Thebes, Corinth, and Sparta. So yeah, we kind of have to subjugate them or something. We can't just take them over. So let's keep bringing our agent this way. Double check. It's Corinth. I'm pretty sure I have military access, right?
I serve as my people's ears and tongue, listening and speaking.
Yeah, we have military access with Corinth. So that works. So I'm going to just see if I can march my army up that way. And what I actually want to do, let's bring you up here too. Actually, we'll do it this way. Oh shoot, I thought I broke them up. So I'm gonna split up these armies here. Oh, but I think I have to raise a general. It's not like the good old days. Alright, So we'll raise a new general. I'll leave one in Messenia with some troops. I'll leave one in Sparta and then take a larger force north to Athens. So let's see. We will pick the best general here that we can. Ooh, this one right here. -5 morale for enemy units as well as +1 zeal. So let's go ahead and raise that army there. He will control a force over here in Messenia. Let's start raising some more troops. I think we're going to need more cav. We'll get what's the range on these archers? 125, 150. So I'll actually get some slingers as well as a few Spartan hoplites. And so we'll have a pretty badass force. Do I have a family tree? Can't remember how to get into it, man. It's not enough financing. Okay, here we go. So we have our general. Let's go and secure promotion, man. Political intrigue. Alright, so I don't think we do promotions or anything, right? Not in this one. Can't recall. Kill beans. Let's go ahead and end the turn. I moved you fully, right? Okay.
Wise enough not to sit idly upon the bank, but to take the fish as it swims by.
Alright, so Argos wants a non-aggression pack, so sure. Sure, my friend, sure. Okay. Milos wants a non-aggression pack, sure. My main beef is with Sparta, so I am okay. Alright, so summer has come. The sun beats down on glittering flanks of your armies. The parched dust thirsts for blood. This season is sacred to Ares, god of war, and he must be appeased. Food and silver is plentiful, and your forces' ranks can be replenished almost as fast as they are depleted. Your men shake the hoary frost of spring from their beards, longing for the heat of battle and the glory of victory. Lead them forth. So I'm guessing summer is the time we want to go to war. So let's start getting some of this stuff here. So I kind of want the good units. Let's go ahead and put them in this army here. Dang it. I keep forgetting I can't. Okay, let's move you up. Look at I select multiple. Stupid game. Alright. So you are going to come back here. That'll be your force. Okay, so I do it this way. So you can command that force. Alright, so let's actually do this because I wouldn't mind a couple javelin men as well. So in 3 turns we will have a decent size army, so 13 strong. We'll have 5 Spartan hoplites. Total badasses. See anything else that we need though? Spartan use, hoplites. Let's throw one more ranged in there. And one more cav. Cool. Actually, no, that's 5 turns. So yeah, so that'll be a decent sized force. We'll use that force to go after Spartan. or Athens. Alright, let's start moving you here. So we'll actually use him for corruption. So we put him in his agent stance. This does corrupts local offices, thereby diminishing tax rates. The disruption in government also leaves local settlements vulnerable to authoritarian agent actions. So we'll go ahead and put him there. And we'll actually throw him here in the forest so he's not easily sighted. And he'll mess with Athens there, which is kind of cool. So we'll go ahead and start upgrading some of these buildings. Our food down here has jumped to 9, so I think we can start upgrading some of these settlements that do food. So upgrading this village marble pit to a settlement marble quarry. We lose 1 food, but we gain more marble for trade, more public order. So we will definitely want to do that. And we'll upgrade one of these farms, which -1 public order. The storage pit gives us 4 food and 120 wealth. Alright. There. Okay, I'm looking at Cathera. Public orders +5. So can we take the hit? I want more food, so I'll go with the storage pit. And there we go. We used our money. We'll go ahead and end the turn there. Oh, we're not researching. Okay, so this gives us a fountain. This gives us so this gives us +2 tariff income from trade agreements. So this reduces our slave population decline as well as wealth from manufacturing, as well as gives us markets. So we'll go ahead and do that research there. We need as much money as we can. So we'll go ahead and end the turn now.
Your generals might be the sons of Ares himself.
Okay, so Corinth wants us to join the war against Corica. Who is that? Ellis, Aetolian. Oh, Corica. Oh, heck yeah, they don't like us anyways. I'm with you, Corinth. Alright, the cult of Helen. So Helen of Troy, the most beautiful of women and focal point of the Trojan War. Although there are many shrines to her across Greece, many are concentrated in Spartan lands. There, the cult of Helen practiced gymnastics and dancing in honor of their marriage to Menelaus and her fertility, symbolic of Hellenic womanhood and the fruits of Greek soil. So this gives us +10 wealth from culture for 1 turn. Sure, why the heck not? It is free stuff. I was gonna say booty, but that doesn't make sense, but we'll go with it. So 2 more turns, and then this army should be pretty much set to start marching. Go start upgrading some of these buildings. Messenia. This shrine gives us +8 public order for the cost of 1 food. Sure. Pylos. The public order is +9, so we can definitely afford that. But we'll go with the storage pit for food and wealth first. And I keep forgetting to come up here to Lamaya and check up here. Force is doing okay. I'll just leave it garrison there. Alright, so we can go ahead and end another turn. We'll leave our agent stance up there. I don't know what it actually does, but if it really is messing with Athens, I'll agree with that.
At least consider a formal treaty. Strong defense.
Aetolian League wants a non-aggression pact, and they're willing to pay us a little bit of money, so why not? Alright, increase in rank. So yeah, our noble increased in rank, doing his agent actions up there. Alright, we have a mission issued. Greeks must be protected from the treachery of lesser men. We need spies who can freely move amongst friend and foe alike. So you have 6 turns to recruit a spy. What do I need for a spy? Hey look, I can already recruit one. So this one is manipulation. He gives me more manipulation chance, as well as assassination. -3 upkeep for all land units per an army. Yeah, that doesn't really help me out. See, these two kind of do actions for a province, so that doesn't really help me. So we'll go with the one that is most likely to be a spy. And when we get a chance, we'll move that sucker up there into Athens territory as well. And one more turn for our army, which I'm excited about. Have a little bit of money. And Cathera is +10, so they can take a -2 public order. And this gives us more food as well as more wealth. So we will do that because I like food. And we'll go ahead and end the turn. Oh, yes. Upgrade this guy right here. So authority. So I will give him some dignitary, which is +1 to authority and +5% chance of critical success in all actions.
Glory, wealth, and a place in the histories. All of these will be ours when we are united as friends.
Alright, so Milos wants a defensive alliance, which we will we'll give him. No big deal. If we want to destroy him later on, we can. So we completed our classical art research, and now we are in autumn. So Hesiod sings the praise of venerable autumn, in which the land richly repays the attention lavished on it in the spring. There is an abundance of golden wheat, and purses jangle to the tune of the harvest piper. So people got paid. Alright, in this time, soldiers are compelled to swap spears for scythes and return to the land, rendering your army sluggish and low on recruits. Okay. So the Olympic Games are here. We will we'll back a competitor. We'll see what happens there. Alright, let's start moving our spy up north. So I believe this army is done. Well, let's actually move them just out here. Move that army in. I want to say let's recruit one more slinger. One more rider. Actually, we'll start with this hoplites since it takes more time. Sorry, I'm kind of going slow here. I want to make sure I have a decent enough army to take on Athens, and yeah, so we'll do it that way, guys. I have to research. Where was I? So this gives me +5 diplomacy with all factions and +10% wealth from entertainment. We will go with that. Doing okay there. We're going to end the turn.
Can you not see? Together, our armies could be
Okay, so Argos wants a defensive alliance. We'll give it to him for now. As I said, my main focus is with...
I give you peace if you will dare it.
Yeah, no. If you become my client state, I'll give you a peace treaty.
We offer this.
Yeah, get bent. So they countered me and offered me like $400, which is not enough. Okay. Though victory is snatched from us, the games remain an entertaining spectacle. The people thank you for supporting their champion. Sure. We get +3 public order, all provinces, which I will take. So we'll have 6 Spartan hoplites. I said I wanted 1 more slinger and then 1 more light cav. So in 3 turns, I think we will have a decent enough army. So we'll have our general. We'll have 6 Spartan hoplites, 4 light cav, 4 slingers, and 4 javelin men. So the javelin men I'll kind of use for the heavier units, try to get in behind them. We'll come over here and move our agent. So we have a little bit of money. I don't really want to spend too much of it because winter, I believe our income goes way down. But I do kind of want to build this harbor. It gives us a little more food as well as some more wealth. And then that'll be it. I'll save the rest of the money through winter. Alrighty, the Festival of Naked Youths. Sounds like a frat party. Alright, let the beauty of the human body be praised. The Gymnopedia, part of Spartan yearly tradition for centuries, is where the youths of the nation display their martial skills and prowess to all. Of course, there is no better way to demonstrate this than to competitive war dancing. Sounds like Krav Maga. Okay, so they are feasting and celebration will follow when the winners are decided, as we give thanks to the gods of the beauty of the man. Yeah, not like the beauty of the woman, but to each their own. This gives us more public order for a turn, which is awesome. So we have 2 more turns for that army. Still have a little bit of money. I'll come over here to Lamia and see if they need anything. So our public order is really high, so we can afford to do that harbor as well. Let's double check our diplomacy, see what's going on there. Aetolian League we're trading with. Argos we are defensive allies with. Boeotian League, Ellis military allies. Alright, well Epirus likes the fact that we don't like Athens, so let's see if we can do a trade agreement. Could always use more and more money. Don't care unless you can trade with me. So all these guys are like that. Don't like that I'm warring with Athens, which, whatever. I do what I want. So let's go ahead and end the turn there. Like I said, I'm saving as much money as I can because I don't know how bad the winter lack of income is going to hit me. So, and for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, if you've never played this campaign, can't remember if it's in weeks or if it's every 2 weeks is a turn, something like that, or if it's a month, I don't know. But in winter time, your income kind of dies off. So yeah, so you saw I was making about 3,000 a turn. Now I'm down to 500 a turn. So there's a good chance if you have too many armies, you're actually going to be running negative all winter. So you want to save some money before then. So winter is here. So Persephone has been snatched, and the wrath of her mother, Demeter, the giver of life, is clear. The once green fields lie barren and desolate, leaving your people hungry and your coffers empty. With the icy breath of Boreas scouring the plains, your soldiers are reluctant to take to the field of battle, and brittle as their frozen weapons will break under the slightest pressure. The wise Greeks forsake war in these stark times and instead whiles away the nights by the warm fire, plotting the doom of those who oppose them. Alright, so our noble yet again increased, which I am excited about. The coal of the Helots. Spartan's army is built on order and ruthless efficiency. Our people have learned to rise above the weakness that hold back other societies as a shell supremacy. The Helots, those lower servile people, undeserving of our pity or generosity, will be cold. Our young men will perform the killings, and in doing so, earn entry to Spartan warrior elite. Those bastards. Okay, so the coal of the Helots. The Helots, those lowers, blah blah blah, minus 50% reduction in slave population. Oh, you bastards. Why do you gotta kill the slaves? So one more turn for that army. But since we are kind of stuck, we'll give... Trying to figure out. So we'll throw a couple Spartan youths in there, kind of cannon fodder, as well as we'll throw 3 Spartan youths in that army. So we'll kind of wait off the winter a little bit there. All right, I'm thinking. Okay, where's the change in the province here? Oh, well, we'll just come all the way over here. I want you out of your agent stance, and I want you moving this way also. And to upgrade you, we'll give him some more authority, I believe. So I kind of like persuasion, so we'll go ahead and give him that, because I like to convert enemy agents and just like kind of get a horde going. So we'll go ahead and upgrade this settlement here. So public order, growth. So the civil settlement gives me growth and public order. Little bit less wealth, but we will go with that one and save the rest of our money there.
I dare not ask much for my people. Only a single payment to replenish our...
Okay, Epiro, sponsor a defensive alliance. Sure, for now. Later on, if I don't like you, you're gonna die. So, we're okay for now. Okay, so we have our research complete. You have completed a technology advancement giving you an advantage over your rivals. Sweet. Okay, what does this do? +5 public order and wealth. We'll do that one. One more turn and then we'll start heading that way. To get you in here. Alright, so we'll start, we'll put this spy in his agent stance, which gives us, it establishes a local spy network, improving the chance of detecting hidden agents and armies in the area whilst leaving local settlements vulnerable to cunning agent actions. Dun, 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 dun. We'll do that. We'll move this guy in here as well. Actually, let's move you there. Get you off the road. And we'll put you in agent actions. And we will come for Lorien. That's going to be our jam, people. And this turn. So yes, I think these episodes, maybe about an hour or so, I'll try to make sure to get a battle in there for you. So we'll use, we'll try to go after that province or that settlement of Athens in this episode. Okay. Sure. Let's just start marching our happy butts over there. Oh shoot, I'm gonna take a chair shit. Ah, damn it. Yeah, so that really took a hit on me. I shouldn't have moved. Can I undo? Alright, whatever. Anyways. So we have some money. So we'll go ahead and upgrade to a trench mine, which is -1 food, but we have 14 right now, so we're doing okay. 80 lead and plus growth. So +2 growth per turn, so we'll do that. Still have plenty of money, so we'll be okay there. So I really hope everyone's enjoying their summer so far. It's beautiful down here in the southwest, so nice and sunny, but there's been a lot of rain, which is kind of unusual, but it's something we're not used to, so it's cool. So, alright, so spring has arrived here in Greece. Apollo's exile has ended, and all feel the life, bringing power in the lambent glow of his chariots. Your armies emerge from hibernation weak and pale, though their ardor for battle remains strong. The earth, Gaia's flesh, is soft and suitable for the planting of all the crops, but will slow the advance of armies and force generals to weigh up the merits of their every move with care. Yada yada yada. My spy increased. Okay. Capture the settlement Parsalos. So, in the name of every Hellenic man, woman, and child, I implore you to attack these lands. So which ones are they? Dang it. I think I'm allied with this. I'm going to ignore that. So I'll just go ahead and move here and hopefully replenish. We had a spy rank up. And so we'll give him some cunning. So this is +1 cunning and 5% chance of evading enemy agents. Yeah, we'll go with cunning for him. I want some assassinations going on. Our income is up a little bit, so we can go ahead and probably upgrade a building or two. Oof. Oof. That's a lot of public order, but a lot of food taken away. Let's jump up here to Lamaya. We'll go ahead and upgrade the settlement. So this civil settlement gives us public order, yada 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 yada. I told you earlier, growth, public order, and wealth. So we'll do that. Yeah, like having to take into account that your armies move slower in the spring. They don't want to do anything in the winter, so that's kind of interesting, you know, like makes you really consider what you want to do, as well as, you know, along making money in the winter, because you don't make money, so you have to think ahead and start saving. Alrighty, Isthmian Games. We celebrate now in honor the memory of Melicertes. The Olympiad nears its end. To celebrate, the Isthmian Games will soon take place. Multitudes will come from far and wide to be entertained. So it's kind of like the Olympics. So we'll go ahead and sponsor an athlete. So we'll use a lot of money doing that. But YOLO, my friends. Alright, so we're pretty much fully recovered. So we'll go ahead and start marching on. It'll take us some time to get there. Don't really have a ton of money, so we're going to end the turn. Again, sorry for a lot of turn ends, but you know, a lot of these campaigns, you kind of, you know, have to get set up, get ready, get your army set before you make any too big of moves. Yeah, no, you're not out of Athens, man, and I can't do that. Okay, so we are victors, guys. The Isthmian Games of Victor. The games are a riotous success. Your champion emerges victorious. The people rejoice across your lands and give praise to Zeus and all that stuff. I think we get a general. Let's see. Do we get a general? General? I don't know. Oh, I guess we have to. Yeah, we have to raise an army to get that general. But cool, we got another general, guys. So Corinth currently is raiding Athens. So they're messing with them. So I think I'll just go ahead and move on beyond them and go after Larian or something, something like that. So we'll go ahead and upgrade to a polis, which is -1 food, but gives us more public order, +2 public order, +5 growth, 200 wealth, yada yada yada. Bomb spar is gonna be badass, my friends. See, I can't upgrade any of these. I should probably start researching military after this next deal, because I got a ton of public order right now, so that's always cool. Alright, who is this clown? What do you want with my guy? Did you hinder him? Yeah, jerk. Pretty soon our guy will be up there, so... Agent hindered. That jackass. Who is this? Socrates? Can I manipulate Socrates? We'll give it a go, folks. Come to the dark side, my friend. Can we assassinate him? 3% chance, yellow, man. Aw, damn it, our guy. Alright, so we got more authority. So we'll get dignitary level 2, and that gives us +2 authority and +10 chance of critical success in actions. Dang it, our stupid spy. Lazy bastard. Alrighty, so Corinth is sieging Athens, which I don't think is a good idea, because the whole thing, well, probably not a good idea for us, but for them, they could probably get away with it. So in the turn there, I kind of want to convert Socrates. I want him on our side, because, you know, y'all know Socrates, right? If you ever took a history class, he is a philosopher from ancient Greece, one of, you know, the guys who brings us pretty much a lot of what we have. So, y'all remember the cult of Helen. We have that again this turn. Try manipulating Socrates again. 9% chance. Come on, man. Oh, shit. We converted Socrates. Oh, snap. We're really going to fuck up that province. Alright, so we'll come this way. We'll go around this army. Ooh. We might actually just go after that Athenian army. Got a little bit of money. I guess, y'all owe you guys. We got plenty of food. We'll do it. That's a lot of public order. So Thessalian or no, bro, no. I don't want a peace treaty. I want you to die. Okay, so we recover our spy. He should be way down here. We'll just do this. We'll start moving him to the front line. Come on. Do I have to like seriously do this or some shit? That's retarded. Alright, let's corrupt the hell out of this province. We got 2 guys, they're gonna be in trouble. Okay, don't got anything to upgrade here. Anything here? Ooh, so we can expand. Oh, pit mine. Yeah, let's make some money, guys. We'll do it that way. Go ahead and do some more research. It's time to get into the military game here. Sorry if you can hear the sirens. It looks like a fire truck going by. Hope everything's okay. It's not good. Are those Athenian armies? Because I would love to pick a fight, guys. Because it's kind of a long episode. I don't want to stay too long. Blah, blah, blah. Mission failed. Shit happens. Get over it. Okay, Athens? Athens? Can I get to you, man? Yeah, we'll try picking a fight with these armies here. Sorry, there's a lot of turn ending, guys. I really want to get a fight in here, but I don't want to, you know, sacrifice what I can possibly do well, you know. So just bear with me. This will be an awesome series. There'll be plenty of fighting. I just need to get into the action. So yeah, I just needed to raise the force there in Sparta and start moving up. And I need to recruit a champion. That's what I need to do. That's probably one of the most important things, because I need to train my armies. Plenty of ships. Alright, it's conscription stuff. Okay, army. Ooh, +2 melee attack and +2 melee defense. Those are percents, by the way. As well as we can get a champion. Oh, shit. That's what I want. Where the heck do these armies keep going? Dang it. Dang it. Alright, let's get our spy over here. Anything I can upgrade? No. I have so much money now. Okay. So this upgrades Spartan hoplites, Halot slingers. Plenty of public order, so we can go ahead and build that trench mine. And end another turn. Really trying. I'm trying, guys. I'm trying. I'm gonna do this fight. It's gonna work out. It's gonna be awesome. Let's do this. Alrighty, nope. I still don't want a peace treaty with you. I wish like there was an option that you could just ignore. Alright, so it looks like somebody else secured a promotion without my consent, bastards. And if you remember the call of the Helots. So this is kind of annoying. I kind of have to like circle around, but whatever. So I believe everyone's in their agent stance. Correct, correct, and correct. Alright, and another turn, and I believe in a turn or two we can siege the city and or just walk in, you know, because I don't think it's walled, so YOLO, man.
My people do not like
Aetolian League.
but money
Sure.
I ask humbly.
You know I have money and I just don't want to fight too many people, so we will be friends for now. Alright. so we got more research. Our spy increased in rank. Our noble increased in rank. We will sponsor an athlete for the Nemean Games. What is this unlock? Whatever. So this is minus 3% upkeep cost for melee units and minus 2 unit recruitment cost for melee units. So we'll go with that one. Oh, that is horseshit. So I'll do that for now, just so I can kind of, you know, get over there, because that is retarded that I can't even get around. Oof, 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 oof. So I actually want this Temple of Poseidon because I get public order and food, so that looks good to me, guys. So let's see here. Spy, so we want some more cunning. Manipulation and assassinate. Yeah, that looks good to me, guys. This noble upgraded. So I want more manipulation on him because I like manipulating agents. I'm kind of really annoyed that I can't just get to that province, you know. The stupid circle around Athens is preventing me from just walking over there. Super annoying. So let's see if I can break the siege and head that way. Hoping so. Peace treaty, get banned. Only if you offer me like 10 grand, and then I'm okay with that. Alright. Socrates ranked up, cool things. And we are the victors, so we got another general. Straight G. Okay. Break siege. For fuck's sakes. We'll just set out to sea and sail around. Okay, Socrates ranked up. Alright, so what do they have for him? They have Scholar, Authority. Let's do more critical chance of success. Sorry, this is like kind of a really long video. Like I said, I'm just trying to get a battle going and all of that. So bear with me. Hope you guys are going to enjoy this series. So yeah, we're just going to sail over there. Sounds good to me. Hopefully I don't run into any navies. What the fuck is this shit? Alright, this is all horse shit. Like, I don't even know what to tell you guys. I'm very sorry it's taking so long. But the way that they have it set up, like, I'm trying to go around Athens. I can't go around Athens on land. But they attacked me, so YOLO, friends. Finally got a battle going. Hopefully my guys... I can't recall if this is like Attila, where if you get off a boat, you guys are kind of like sea-legged, or, you know, they got sea legs, so... It's not going well. But I'm going to win this. I have to win this. Otherwise, I lose that whole army that I spent so long on, which will kind of suck. So they should all be coming from one side. Let's see. And they're coming from uphill, which sucks. Alright, so let's form a line. about yay to get you in. Can I do it this? Alright, well, whatever. Hoplite wall. Let's get you guys in front to take any damage. Okay, let's get one of you on each flank, so we'll kind of try to engulf them. So we're kind of boxy, but YOLO. Let's get 2 over here, 2 over here. Let's actually get some zoom in. I don't even recall if I ever seen these units. Those dudes are badass. These poor bastards. They're the front line. Alright, let's get this battle started. Fast forward. They're probably gonna wait for all their reinforcements. I know, bro. It's gonna suck. Oh, these Thrace Peltist. Those guys are gonna be pretty badass, I think. So they have to attack me. So if the timer runs out, I'll win. So I'm gonna wait for them because I definitely do not want to attack uphill. But let's do some scouting. See their flanks. So yeah, they're basically just waiting for everyone to come in so they can bum rush me. So they got their own light cavalry. They have 2 there. 1, 2 there. So they're matching me on the cavalry front. So no real hope to win that. Alright, let's move my slingers forward. Get some shots to them beforehand. Spread these guys out a little more to defend. So what does this do again? Hoplite wall. Bracing, melee defense, and shield strength. Alright, so they're getting close to my line of fire. Just move my light cav to the side there. Might be able to get a rear charge on their cav, which would be freaking amazing. These guys, I'm actually going to move back a little bit. Defend in case they try to get behind me with their cav. Okay, charge downhill. Should probably get them good there. So yeah. What? These units are pathetic. Just gotta say that. Alright, let's move them back here. Start an open fire on them. Really? That is horse shit in my opinion. Just gonna say that now. So yeah, there's a good chance the AI will kick my butt here.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Let's get in the back of these peltists because those guys are dangerous. I like how they went straight into some spear units and yet somehow survived. But whatever.
flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Okay, so let's go ahead and start bringing some of these guys over here.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
So really getting my butt kicked here, so hopefully we'll be okay though.
An entire unit has perished.
So what's happening right here is these javelin men are shooting into my flank and really destroying me, which is not good. So I'm going to try getting a lot of peltis fire into them.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
So yeah, so this was a real bad battle for me. And for whatever their reason, their like have just ripped me a new one, so. Actually, let's go ahead and bring this unit over here. Support this flank because it is falling
Our men
quick.
flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Actually, let's go ahead and bring all these units this way.
Our general has fallen.
So that might actually be the end of it for us. Our general fell with more than half of his units, which is kind of retarded. So yeah, some of our lower morale units are gonna start faltering here. But I'm going to try to take as many of them as with me as I can.
Flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Yeah, their pick hoplites are damn good, I'm pretty sure.
Our men flee the field of battle.
Yeah, I had a really bad fight. Well, GG to the AI. Whooped my butt there. Just go ahead and end the replay there. So I lost 1,200 and 1,900. They only lost 600. But I don't know what the heck just happened there. For whatever reason, their units just trumped mine, but it's all good. Like I said, GG to the AI. That was pathetic on my part. Lost my general. I'll go ahead and auto-resolve because they will just destroy me yet again. And there goes that army. Gosh dang it, guys. Gosh dang it. So yeah, so first battle ends in a horrific defeat on my part because yeah, I'm not gonna admit I'm a good Total War player. I'm okay, and yeah, that just ripped me to shreds. So yeah, so after this turn end, we'll see what's going on, and then I think that will be the end of this episode. And yeah, I just really want to say I appreciate you all taking a look. It'll be a fun series. Completed some research there. And yeah, so thank you, and definitely keep a lookout for more videos there. We'll do nothing to the blackmail. So we'll go ahead and end the turn. We'll go ahead and Sparta 1. Actually, Sparta YT1 for YouTube. And yeah, thank you guys. Take care.